Princeton. This is the 3V2F. Lane 1, we have Princeton. Lane 2, Syracuse. Lane 3, Princeton. Lane 4, Princeton. And lane 5, Georgetown. All boats are out clean. 250 meters. The Princeton boat in lane 1 is running even with the Princeton boat in lane 3. Syracuse about a half a length, even with the Princeton boat in lane 4. Georgetown about a half a length of open behind Syracuse. All boats are basing now in the middle of the piece, coming through 500 meters. It's still Princeton in lane 1, even with Princeton in lane 3. 3/4 of a length back is Princeton lane 4 and Syracuse. Good battle going on here. All boats really basing. All boats rowing about the same stroke rate. Still this headwind is still throwing the boats around just a little bit. The Princeton boat that's in lane 1 is now moving out to about a half a length on Princeton in lane 3. Saw one athlete grab his hat as it almost blew off his head, throw it down into the base of the boat. And here we go, Princeton coming to 1,000 meters. Princeton lane 1 just coming on. Coxswain coming right to bow ball here. So it's Princeton lane 1, full length on Princeton lane 3. Another length back to Princeton lane 4, and then open water back to Syracuse, and then open water again back to Georgetown. 1,000 meters. All boats look to be taking a pretty good move here. Speed has increased a bit. Princeton in lane 4 is starting to squeeze back on Princeton in lane 3. What was a length is now down to 6 seats. And it looks like Princeton in lane 4 is starting to move back. And with that, Princeton in lane 3 is starting to squeeze back on Princeton in lane 1. So they're all really going after it as they come through 750 meters. It's obviously for boathouse bragging rights because they're all really battling each other. Wind is kicked up just a little bit here as this Lake Carnegie opens up. They're all getting set now. The move that Princeton made in lane 4 has been stalled out, and the Princeton boat in lane 3 is starting to move back out again. All the while, Princeton in lane 1 is still holding that length. Now broken open water with last 500. Last 500 meters, it's Princeton in lane 1. Open water to Princeton in lane 3. 8 seats to Princeton lane 4, but they seem to be coming back, and open water back to Syracuse. And open water back to Georgetown. Princeton lane 1, open water, just about a seat of open water to Princeton in lane 3. Princeton lane 3, Coxswain just coming up to bow ball. And with 250 meters, that seems to be how this will finish out unless Princeton in lane 4 can really jack the rate